Hey everybody, it's Callum and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In the last episode, we took on 2 shrines, got 2 spirit orbs, and increased our total up to 3. So we just need to get 1 more for the old man. But before we do, I'm going to just look at something that... frame rate. I'm gonna go look at something that I never actually well, I didn't know, obviously, because I played it on release, but something I didn't show off in the first episode. And that is that near this stump which had the woodcutter's axe in, go over here and you can see an odd little circle of lily pads. Go here, press B to jump, while moving, preferably. You'll dive down, and this little guy will show up. It's a Korok.
Yahaha, you found me. Huh? You're not Hetsu. Oh, Hestu. Not Hestu, not Hetsu. But you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him.
We get Korok seeds.
Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into
suspicious places. So yes, that Korok gives us a little bit of information on, you know, his kind. They're hiding all over Hyrule here. And we're going to get this rusty broadsword, just because it... This is going to be a reoccurring theme, isn't it? Alright, let's just throw the... Actually... We don't need this traveler's spear. Let's see if we can get a fish. Or a frog. Ah, we were close. Gonna get the rusty broadsword just because it's a very nice little homage to the Master Sword in the fact that it's in a sword and in a stone and it's all rusty, like in the... Yeah. We're not going to throw it. In fact, I pressed the wrong button. We're going to get this bomb arrow to shoot over there. Which leads us to a chest. Which we just swim. We're going to get... Open it. We get opal, another material, which is very nice. Very nice of the game. I am currently unsure as to how to get to this last shrine. I remember always saving this one for last, just because it's the most difficult to get to. But the reward for it is so satisfying to use. Right, so... Where exactly is it? It's over there. Oh, okay. I thought it was somewhere else, but apparently it's over here. Where the heck? Right, we're gonna jump on top of this, just because we can see from up here. Ah, that over there, that's the cabin I wanted... Wait, is it? That's not the cabin I wanted to go to. Huh? I could have sworn it is. Yeah, you don't take major fall damage. Especially not from just jumping off of big rocks. Go here, I think. Is this it? Nope, I'm completely mistaken. I'm thinking of something else. That is the thing I wanted to go to. Yeah, I was thinking of something else. Just an event can happen if you stand on a certain formation of rocks, which I kind of want to show off, but I don't have any good items yet. Yeah, so go in here. Ooh, it's the mushroom. Go up here, actually. Go on top of the roof, and you can see a collection of little petals. And there's another Korok. Gets you another Korok seed. Yeah, they are hidden all over the world, and some are harder to find than others. I've been having quite a hard time on my personal file trying to find them because you need some certain items, and I get rid of certain items that I need, and yeah. What item can I get rid of? We can get rid of this Boko Club. Can I throw it through here? Nope. Take the woodcutter's axe because that's always good. And there's a journal. Oh, it's the old man's house. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created the perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but it also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. With this dish by my side, I no longer have need of that itchy warm doublet. Doublet? Itchy warm doublet. Huh? That makes it sound like there's something here that I've missed on my first playthrough. I don't want to hit it with that. I want to hit it with a club. There we go. He said there's an itchy warm doublet or doublet. I don't know how it's pronounced, but I'm imagining that's something that we can wear. Oh, and that's another type of shield. It's a pot lid, but it's worse than the Boko shield, so yeah. Anyway, what we're going to want to do is head all the way up there. Yeah, I remember why I saved that one for last. It's such a freaking steep climb, that's why. I'm gonna cut to when I'm back up there, or to when I'm actually up there, just to keep the pace of this video, you know, good. Okay, now we're up on the mountainside. I think we just need to climb this last one. It is a bit colder here, so you're gonna get hurt just a little bit while climbing this. But for some reason you can eat while you're scaling a mountain, so... Worst comes to worst, we can heal ourselves. Okay, I'm just gonna want to jump up there. Hopefully not run out of stamina. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! There we go! Alright, I'm actually gonna... I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm actually going to eat something a second. Eat that roasted bird drumstick, because that heals us for the exact same amount of HP we're missing. And just down there is the fourth and final shrine of the Great Plateau. So let's just go over there. And this power is okay. It definitely comes in handy. The Awa Dame Shrine. Or Awa Dime. Depends on your pronunciation of that word. So here we are in the stasis trial. Everything is moving. So we can't traverse. So what better to do than stop the moving with stasis when this rune finally gets put in. Bloop. And there we go. Stasis. Stop the flow of time for an object. It's kind of vague, but it works for certain objects. Not all of them. As you can see, we can't stop this slab from moving by stopping the slab, but we can stop the cog, which stops the slab from moving. You can use it while you're up here. I'm running out of time. Crap. I forgot that there's a refill time on the actual power.
Oops-a-doodle.
That was the quickest loading time I've ever seen. Holy crap. Okay, so we're actually gonna wait for stasis to freaking speed up now. Oh, not speed up, but restore itself. What I was trying to show is that you can actually use stasis while running. So wait for that boulder. We can stop time on that boulder. Run over here. Not over here, sorry. Run here. Allow that to roll. Now run straight up. And get a chest. The Traveler's Shield, which is slightly better than the Boko Shield, but not as good as the spiked Boko Shield that we have, so it's not really something I'm going to be using all too often. Yeah, okay, I'm just going to run out of there. Ah, that's what I wanted to find in this dungeon. Or shrine. The frick... Again with this. Again with this crap. Like, seriously, man? Just go. Give me this. Now this is blocking our path. And we can only use stasis here, so... let's just hit it while it's in stasis. With the power of stasis, it contains all momentum given to an object, which can send it hurtling, which is fun. And there we go.
Ho!
With this, you now have acquired all the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Extraordinary. What am I doing with the camera? Okay, I'm just gonna keep it here. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... Imagine an X on your map. With the 4 shrines as the endpoints, find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where the 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. Link looks like he's seen a ghost. That was completely terrible. I'll probably make better puns in the future. I'll try my best at least. Use stasis on this rock and hit it a few times to launch it not quite into the stratosphere like I had hoped, but... Get another Traveler's Bow for our efforts. We can't get rid of bows either. We can only drop them from the menu, which is a little harder to do. Okay. So just go to the bows and arrows section and drop the bow. Open the chest and get the Traveler's Bow. Because the Traveler's Bow is better than the Bow. Bow. And with the old man's advice, looking at your map to find where the X's intersect leads you to a very interesting area. It's an area we've been to a few times already, twice to be specific. And if you hadn't guessed already, it's going to be a staple landmark of this land. That was quite redundant. I apologize. And what better landmark than the Temple of Time? Yeah, if you do look at your map and you like imagine this line connecting to this line, it goes right through the Temple of Time, and then when you're here you can see that it actually does cross through these two. So it's safe to assume he's in the Temple of Time. And I'll see you guys over there. That's what happens when your shield breaks when you're sliding on it. I just had to show that. I'm sorry. And, oh, I was just about to talk about what we're supposed to do, but this stupid bokoblin skeleton interrupted us. And this is a bokoblin arm. You can pick them up, but they're relatively weak weapons. Yeah. And before we even head to where the old man actually is, I had to censor myself there because I said a spoiler.
Oopadoodle.
We're heading to this. The goddess statue is glowing. Let's pray. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs, I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your being, so tell me, what is it that you desire? From this, we can either get a heart container or a stamina vessel. It doesn't matter which one you pick, they're both equally as good. However, I would like more stamina. In my playthrough, I've gotten 2 stamina vessels from doing this. And if I do complete 2 more shrines, or I think it was just 1 more shrine in my gameplay, I will still get a stamina vessel. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient, I see. Here I am. Get up here, quickly. Well, that's what you're supposed to do first, and I keep forgetting that. But yeah, we have an extra 20% on our stamina, so what I'm going to do is just climb this normally, because we will run out of stamina if we do jump. The way I like to do it is climb a little bit and then jump. And it just saves time, but it also is a very efficient way of using our stamina. Anyway, go to where the light is, and I told you we'd come back here. Let's go see the old man.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer exists. The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining. He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, and turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight, gravely wounded, collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted. Once that happens, Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here is the power glider, just as promised. And here we get the power glider. one of the best items in this game by far. Well, as far as I've played at least. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. Well, with 2 new objectives under our belt, and with that super duper spoilery part, we are now done with this episode. Just over there, you can see the chaos that has loomed over Hyrule for 100 years. And we are going to stop it. But first, we head that way. Seek out an elder called Impa, and carry on with our journey. See you all next time. Goodbye.